Hey guys, welcome back on the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer market. Today guys, we have to mention many stories. It's been a busy Friday. We are entering into the weekend. The transfer stories as always here, and so let's jump into it together. And so guys, here we are as always to update you on the transfer market, and today guys I want to start with an exclusive story because there is one more signing for Manchester City after a very busy first part of the transfer window where they got several signings, especially obviously with Ryan Cherki, with Tijani Reinders, with Ryan Aït-Nouri, with Sverre Nipan for the future, with Bettinelli as backup goalkeeper. So City moved on several players, but also Manchester City now will add a new goalkeeper, and it's an important investment they made on James Trafford, the goalkeeper from Burnley, former Manchester City player, with a buyback clause at £40 million, but Man City negotiated for Trafford. That was an exclusive story a few weeks ago. I told you Man City are entering quite strong into that one, and now Man City have agreed a deal with Burnley. £27 million is going to be the package for Trafford to join Manchester City. Everything agreed also with the player who said yes after a direct contact with Pep Guardiola. Pep got involved in the story, spoke to the player, and Trafford said yes to Manchester City. Medical test on Monday, 5-year contract, 1-year option, and so Trafford to Manchester City is a here we go, new goalkeeper for the citizens. Now let's see what happens with the other goalkeepers. City are looking for a solution for Stefan Ortega, who wants to be the first goalkeeper, and this season there is still Ederson there, so not an easy one at all. Ederson spoke to Galatasaray, but Galatasaray, as of today, never presented a bid to Manchester City, so still quite that story. Let's see what happens with Ortega. Meanwhile, City decide to close the deal for James Trafford, new goalkeeper for Pep Guardiola. Many movements, guys, also on several other stories. I wanted to start telling you about Chelsea, because many Chelsea fans sent us messages here and on other platforms saying, okay, but what's going on with Xavi Simons? What's going on with Hato? Maybe Hato is on hold because of Renato Veiga. Maybe Xavi Simons is on hold. No, guys. Chelsea are working on that. Then it's not that you close the deals in 24 hours always. It's not something like that. It's not part of these games. Sometimes you have to negotiate. Sometimes you have to discuss. For example, Chelsea for Jorrel Hato are using the old deal made by Arsenal a few years ago for Jarian Timber from Ajax, same position, centre back, same club, Ajax, for the fee. They want to spend around 40 million euros for Jorrel Hato. That's the Chelsea idea in the direct negotiations with Ajax. Ajax want more, so there is a negotiation ongoing, but the player wants to go to Chelsea, and Chelsea feel strong in this story for Jorrel Hato because the player took a strong position, told Ajax with maximum respect that his dream is to go to Premier League, the opportunity to go to Chelsea is big, and so for Hato, work in progress. My feeling is that this deal will happen. Also because the relationship between the clubs is very good. And also on Xavi Simons, my feeling is the same, because Chelsea are working on that. There are contacts ongoing. The relationship between clubs is also very good in this case. They already did the Nkunku deal together and more, so they have very good relationship. They are having two separate discussions. One is for Carney Chukwuemeka, the other one is for Xavi Simons, but Chelsea and Leipzig are negotiating, and also the negotiation between Chelsea and Xavi Simons on the contract is going quite well. On personal terms, is going quite well. So I think they can agree every detail of personal terms very soon, and I still expect Xavi Simons to have very good chances to join Chelsea in this summer transfer window. So conversations progressing for Xavi Simons and for Jorrel Hato behind the scenes. To touch on strikers, guys, Victor Gyökeres is in London. It's been 24 hours with important updates on that, with the player traveling to London, with the exclusive picture of Hasan Çetinkaya, agent of the player, together with Victor Gyökeres flying from Marbella to London to complete the medical test today, on Saturday, at Arsenal, and then sign the 5-year contract. Shirt number 14 for Victor Gyökeres, something special, of course, for Arsenal fans, reminding of the legend Thierry Henry. Mentioning about strikers, guys, I wanted to say something also on the situation of Isak and Luis Díaz. But meanwhile, guys, I'm receiving many questions on the situation of Leo Messi. Yes, because Leo Messi has been suspended by the MLS officially, Messi and Jordi Alba, but of course, especially the situation of Leo Messi is quite surprising because he's not going to play in the All-Stars game. Well, Leo Messi is very upset. The managing owner of Inter Miami, Jorge Mas, announced that Messi is really upset, really upset. there is a strange feeling around that because, you know, it feels really, really incredible to see a player like Messi, who's more than a player, more than a legend for the MLS, not to be on the pitch, not to be available for an MLS game because he doesn't take part to the All-Stars game. Makes no sense for that kind of model the MLS are promoting also for of course, what they want to do, similar to the NBA and all the rest, but then not to have Leo Messi on the pitch in MLS from the same league feels something really, really strange, something really unexpected. Also because Messi decision is not something made out of nowhere. Messi needed to rest after 5 consecutive games and 90 minutes after the Club World Cup. So the clear idea was about that. But now Messi will not be able to play. So it feels really strange also because we all know how the movement around Leo Messi is increasing completely, all the numbers, all the attention around the MLS. Also was the opportunity, the next MLS game, for Inter Miami and Adidas to present the new third kit with Leo Messi, and now Messi not going to be on the pitch. So incredible, really, feels really, really strange to see something like that for MLS, and so we can confirm, as the managing owner said, Leo Messi is really disappointed, he's extremely disappointed. Then we know about contract talks. Meanwhile, Inter Miami signed Rodrigo de Paul. It's official, it's confirmed, the story for 15 million euros, but feels really surprising to see the situation around Leo Messi. Really, really something we can't understand with all the questions we are getting about that. Then, guys, more to mention about other 2 cases. The first one, many questions on Luis Díaz. If Bayern presented an official bid. My understanding is that Bayern didn't send an official bid yet. They made contact again with Liverpool to tell them and to anticipate an official bid. So Bayern will be back to the table. We know that. It's not something new from yesterday, today, tomorrow. We know. Bayern will be back to the table. Bayern will negotiate again with Liverpool. Bayern will try again for Luis Díaz. Then let's see what happens. It's going to be on Liverpool. Remember that they have a plan B at Bayern, and this Malik Fofana from Olympique Lyon. But for Luis Díaz, they want to try again. They want to try go big. And so conversations continue between the 2 clubs, verbal conversations, waiting for Bayern to send a new bid. But it's just a matter of time. So the negotiation will continue. And then, guys, many questions on Alexander Isak. As I told you, forget about Chelsea, forget about Manchester United. Many colleagues reporting about Al Hilal. Guys, I'm not aware of Al Hilal working on a deal for Alexander Isak, to be completely honest. I know there is this story everywhere. Now someone is removing that, but I'm told there is no conversation between Alexander Isak and Al Hilal. The focus of the player in terms of dream move is about Liverpool. Alexander Isak dream is Liverpool. Now depends on Newcastle, because the player informed the club about his desire. Liverpool can be ready to jump into it, very strong, very serious, with a bid. So Liverpool are ready. Now it's on Newcastle to decide what they want to do, if they want to open the doors, or if they will face a difficult situation with Alexander Isak keen on a move away from the club. And so, guys, let me hear your thoughts on all these stories from the case, obviously, of James Trafford, the new goalkeeper for Manchester City, and then Xavi, Simon, Sato, Luis Díaz, Isak, Leo Messi, and more. Guys, let me know your opinion here in the comments. Remember to like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon.